What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Christie Size is in hot water with the Indiana Fever fan base after a questionable decision she made in the first quarter. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Head coach Christie Size, I always try to give her the benefit of the doubt because no head coach in WNBA history has to deal with the amount of publicity that comes with superstar player Caitlin Clark. Every game you play in is sold out. Everything you do is going to make headlines, and I'm just hoping she figure everything out. Well, there was a situation that happened early in the first quarter of the Minnesota Lynx game yesterday. They got all fans scratching their heads in regards to head coach Christie Size. Now, for those of you guys who might not have watched the game yesterday, the Indiana Fever whole first half of the game was a complete collapse. Now, granted, the defense stepped up in a major way. They was able to hold the Minnesota Lynx to make sure they stayed in range to catch them to ultimately come up with the win. But what stood out more than anything was the offense, bruh. They couldn't get nothing going. Caitlin Clark couldn't get nothing going. At times, she was playing off the ball. It was just a bunch of weird stuff going on in the first quarter. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Well, Christie Size made a decision to take Caitlin Clark out of the game in that first quarter, and that there is what is triggering fans all over this nation. It's being reported that Fever fans furious with Christie Size after unprecedented Caitlin Clark decision. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever improved to 11-14 for the 2024 season after defeating the Minnesota Lynx 81-74 this past Sunday. Although the Fever were down headed into the fourth quarter, they played a nearly impeccable final 10 minutes, outscoring the Lynx 28-14 in the fourth frame. Superstar rookie Caitlin only had 7 points through the first three quarters of the game, but she finished the game with 17 points and 6 assists. And guys, that's what I was saying. Caitlin Clark just could not get in rhythm. Christie Size kept moving her around. It was just weird. Although the Indiana Fever ended up securing the win, a decision that head coach Christie Size made during the first quarter has fans enraged. She took Caitlin out midway through the quarter in order to talk to her on the sidelines while the game was underway. Caitlin Clark has never missed first quarter minutes, only if it's due to foul trouble. And I'm telling you right now, she wasn't in no foul trouble. Everybody's scratching their head. Let's check out what some of the fans said on Twitter late yesterday evening when this first happened. This fan stated, "At no point should Caitlin Clark be sitting on the bench in the first quarter. Fire Christie Size, Indiana Fever." This fan stated, "Christie Size completely taking CC out of the game is totally obvious to even a casual fan. It's ego-driven." This fan stated, "Someone tell Christie Size that you can get Caitlin going by letting her play her style of basketball and not taking her out the game with 5 minutes left in the first quarter." With all that being said, man, those were some of the reactions that was floating around on Twitter yesterday while this game was going on. Now, Christie Size did speak to the media immediately after this game. Let's roll the footage.
It's just not how it works. So just the time spent, the practices, the learning of each other, just that chemistry it's huge. It makes all the difference in the world.
Chloe. Yeah. You talked a lot last year about closing out games and how you haven't been able to do that last year. What did it feel like to kind of be tied at 71 with 4 minutes left and then get that win?
Yeah, I think that just goes to the experience piece as well. You know, like just having those moments last year where we couldn't finish it, couldn't get it done. We found a way to learn from those moments. And I think, you know, that's just part of our growth. And so really proud of our team in the fourth quarter. They made some adjustments in the fourth. It really paid off for us.
What does a game like this say about, Caitlin's ability to impact the game, even when the shots maybe aren't falling, from the three-point line the way they did today?
Yeah, I mean, she's going to impact the game if she makes 5 shots, 10 shots, it doesn't matter. I mean, she's going to do what she needs to do. She's going to find her teammates when they're open. What she does is she draws so much attention, regardless if she's making shots. She's drawing that attention, which is able to free up a lot of, of our other players.
Go on Zoom. George and Blake.
George Boy from the Just Say Boy Sports Podcast. Coach, the team right now is 4-1 in its last 5 games against playoff teams. Very impressive. Given the start of the season, what does that say about the group right now?
Growth. Just growth. I mean, I can't speak on it enough for these guys to finally get, to have the time together. You can't just show up and be on the same page. And so that's kind of what I think we're seeing right now with how we're playing. And then also defensively, that's an area that we've, really struggled at, and we've just found ways to keep working on it. We just, found a way, it's just been talked about more and more, the pride on the defensive end. And we just keep growing in that area as well.
Blake.
Hey, Coach, this is Blake Berdara from Blake's Take and WNBA Swish. In the fourth quarter, they scored 28 points as a team. Y'all didn't play, obviously, that great in the first 3 quarters. What sense of relief did y'all have in the fourth quarter compared to the first 3 quarters?
Yeah, I think it was getting stops. I think we were able to get more stops and get out and run in transition. I'm not sure how many points we finished with in transition. That's a huge stat for us, but I feel like we were able to get stops and run. I feel like our ATOs, I think we were able to finish some ATOs late in the game that were really important, and we hit our free throws.
Myron, you want to go ahead?
A lot of people are talking about Caitlin and her adjustment at this level, but obviously Aaliyah's had to adjust with new faces, new players around her. How impressed have you been by what she's been able to do, especially the recent surge she's making?
Yeah, Leah Boston is a special person and a special player, and she struggled early, kind of lost her confidence, but was able to get that back, and she's so impactful on the offensive end and the defensive end. With the scorers and shooters that we have out there, she's able to, she sets really good screens, and she makes really great reads off those screens to make those second cuts. But she's just doing a great job. She's also growing. We started the season playing the best post players in the league. And I thought that had probably a little bit to do with it, but now, she's got her confidence. We have some rhythm now. She knows where Caitlin's looking on certain passes, and that's just that timing chemistry.
Chloe.
Yeah, it just seemed like a very pro-Indiana crowd today, even on the road. Just how does that affect you guys, if at all?
It's huge. To be on the road in Minnesota, that's just, that's just a different feeling. I think we hit a bucket late, and I looked around because the crowd just went crazy, and that's just not, you're not used to that, on the road. A couple people Caitlin, second in all-time assists for a rookie today, got that. She passed Sue. She's chasing Tisha Penichero, who was an incredible player, passer. Just kudos to her. Leah Boston, 16 rebounds, career high for her. Just people stepping up, doing a great job.
Myron.
Cheryl's obviously national team coach. What do you think Caitlin and Leah, have to do in the years ahead to earn that opportunity to represent their country in future Olympics?
I think just keep doing what they're doing, just being prepared, being ready, and that's who they are. They're going to be ready when that opportunity comes around again.
That was head coach Christie Sides speaking to the media immediately after this game. And I'm telling you right now, a lot of fans is not happy with her. Me personally, a dub is a dub, bruh. People make mistakes. We just got to give her a little bit more time, bruh. We can't bash her every chance we get. They is winning ball games, bruh. A few months ago, they wasn't winning nothing. We all could agree on that. So whatever the case may be, they're picking up dubs right now, and I'm happy with that. Now, granted, Christie Sides is making a lot of, questionable decisions, but whatever the case may be, Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston is bailing this coach out every game. That's what it's starting to look like. But guys, get down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you want to know why? Because I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, out. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the